This call is now being recorded.
Hey now.
This call is now being recorded.
Hey now.
Hey, I said it too. Hey now.
Hey now.
Fooey. You know what? I wonder if we're going to get a copyright strike for constantly saying, hey now.
I know, I wondered that too. I don't think so, though.
I dare you, Howard Stern.
Right?
Crew. Yes. Or, yeah, like, bring it.
Gary Ball High. Bring it.
Look at the choppers on that guy. Okay, so we're not going to talk about teeth. We've already decided that.
No teeth.
We're not talking about teeth at all.
No.
But what we are talking about involves teeth, I guess, in a sense. This just in, somebody's mouth. A Texas man is facing trial for sending a chocolate dick to police employee. That's interesting. So I can read a little bit of the article to give some context if you'd like.
Yeah, please, because I want to know the detail of the dick.
Okay, so there are certain contexts in which a chocolate penis might not be an entirely unwelcome gift. For one, it's chocolate, and chocolate is rarely a displeasure to receive. Everyone, generally likes chocolate. And there are many ways to express your desire to one another. It can serve as chocolate can kind of serve as a proposition, you give candy to your best girl, whatever.
Sure.
Or thank you for services rendered. Just kind of an everyday gift like, here, have some candy. But in this case, a gentleman from Waco, Texas, he sent an edible candy cock goblin.
Ooh.
that was perceived as a threat because it was sent to a police official. He's now facing trial for the confectioner's schlong, and he also suggested that the gentleman that he sent the chocolate member to should engage in fellatio.
Oh, suck it. Right, okay.
Suck the chocolate dick.
That's really where he made his mistake, because how would it be it's an interpretation, really, isn't it? Until then. Until he says something about it. Or names it.
I mean, it's not really inappropriate to suck on a chocolate penis, because, in fact, it is not an actual penis. And
True.
you may very well, on your own, want to suck on the end of it. And that's cool because you're just eating candy in your own special way. But but when someone suggests that that's how you should eat it or suck it or consume it, I guess somebody might get offended.
Right.
And it's a cop, which is also kind of funny. But they take great offense to any police disrespect.
They don't have humor.
My guess is that this isn't going to go anywhere. No date has been set for the trial as of yet. So, so I guess we can just remind everyone that all the best kinds of foods are shaped like dicks.
Absolutely. They're phallic.
Right. Bananas.
Yeah. Cucumbers.
Corn on the cob.
Yeah.
Cucumbers, zucchinis, right? What are other foods that are shaped like dicks? Well, the common emoji, I guess, the eggplant, which would be a very strange. That would be a very strange dick. I mean, to be honest. Scary. A scary dick, in fact.
Yeah, very, very wide and jade.
And purple.
A bit of a stretch. Yeah, right. That's racist, man. That's racist, Marcus. You're being racist.
It would be a bit of a stretch, so to speak.
It would be.
In any case, no matter where that was going, it would be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah. So I guess fair warning.
Don't send dicks to cops.
Don't send chocolate dicks to cops. Certainly don't send real dicks to cops or anybody else. Unsolicited chocolate dicks are unwanted.
Right.
Solicited chocolate dicks are very much wanted, though. You can,
indeed.
I mean, if we had a P.O. box, which we don't at this point, but if we had a P.O. box, I would welcome anyone to send chocolate dicks to us.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I would hope that they would be shipped on ice so they wouldn't be all melting and disgusting by the time they finally got here, but perhaps we'll set up a P.O. box so people can send us stuff.
Yes.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, why not? And we'll write back and we'll send you chocolate dicks back, bitch.
We can just do the chocolate dick exchange service.
Yes.
Or if you want to send a chocolate dick to somebody else but are too timid to do it directly, you can send it to us and then we'll send it to them.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll be your chocolate dick middlemen.
Chocolate dick middlemen.
Yes.
You know, I have money in my bank account now, and I was pondering the idea of setting up a business of some kind in order to make more money, and that might be something to consider to open up a chocolate dick middleman business.
Absolutely,
it's something worth considering, I think.
Can you please explain that to me? Because I really don't get it.
The chocolate dick middleman?
You borrow money, right? And you borrow money with a fee. So it's more than the amount that you actually borrow when you borrow that money, right?
That's how borrowing money works, yes.
So
indeed.
The point is just to have it, but you're paying more than the amount you have.
As with any loan, yes, that is true.
So what is the point of it? Why not just save that and try to get that yourself?
Well, a loan involves getting money in a lump sum, so to speak. Like, for instance, if you're going to buy a car, okay, it's a tangible thing. You're going to go buy a car, and maybe you put a down payment, but you finance the majority of the price of the car over a certain amount of time, like 3 or 5 years. So your monthly bill comes, and a portion of that bill goes to interest on the loan, because for the privilege of getting all of that money at once. So you don't have to save up for 3 or 5 years to get the thing. You can get the thing now and pay a little bit. That's, and the
even though you're not using it, though.
Pardon me?
And does it, even though you're not using it, and also does it look good that you have that kind of money? Or that you're taking a loan like that?
It does. There's a reason, and part of the reason is to have it, just to have it, in case I need to spend it. I have it to spend. The other part is it improves my credit standing, because I'm showing the world, as far as like the credit rating bureaus and things of that nature, that I can be responsible with borrowed money. Right. So that within the next 6 months or a year, I can pay that off and then perhaps borrow more money at a better rate.
I see.
Yeah. So there is method to the madness.
I see.
I feel very grown up at the moment. It's cool, and I enjoy looking at my bank statement today.
I bet it must be pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's not going to hurt me financially. Like, I can afford it. See, that's the thing. You need to be able to afford the loan.
Yeah.
So it's not going to hurt me financially to have to pay, every month on the loan.
But when you pay me your $100 that you're going to owe me for that trade, you're going to be broke, man. You're going to be fucked, and then your credit's going to be screwed, man.
So should we explain what this $100 bet is all about?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay, so I was talking to an old high school acquaintance on Facebook regarding Trump and him winning the White House again, and my take on that was that he will lose. And the other guy said, no, he'll win. And I said, let's put a little bit of money on it. And we decided on $20. So I'm betting $20 that Trump will lose. So that's how it started. And then we got into a conversation about the same thing, and we decided that we'd raise the stakes to $100, me saying that Trump will lose and you saying that he'll win. And that's basically it. I think, personally, that right now, if the election was held right now, with any one of these candidates, I guess out of the 20 or so, in the top 5 folks, regardless of what you think of their politics, whether it's Biden or Harris or Warren or, the Cory Booker, anyway, the top tier candidates on the Democratic side, coupled with the debates that will occur and then the election itself, I think that any of these Democratic candidates even right now, a pretty good chance of winning, especially considering the volatility of the stock market, which seems to be the only thing that Trump can hang his hat on is the economy. But today that's tanking because he's imposing additional tariffs on China. Farmers in the Midwest can't sell their crops. It's a mess. And if that's what he has to go on, then it's iffy. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a blowout on either side, but I think there's a good chance that he will lose. Within the next year, who knows? But I can't see in any way his standing getting any better. I just don't. It would be interesting if it did, but I can't see that happening. He's too erratic.
Want to talk now? My turn on that.
Yeah,
my side of it all.
Got your talk.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Trump is the only one who talks the way he talks. Until a Democrat steps up and really gets nasty and talks like a fucking idiot as well, or at least just someone who's without morals and who's rude, who's actually saying things that are truthful, kinda, about that person in a rude way. It's over with. Trump is absolutely going to take. That's my take. Yep.
Okay. So, right now, that all being said, I don't disagree with you, but this has to play out with the one-on-one debates between the nominee and Trump, and that's really going to tell everything. That's going to be I think the standard that allows people to make a decision, and that's not going to happen until next year.
Right.
So we'll see. I just don't know. I mean, but I have to. I guess just on a personal stake, a personal point of view, that I want to see him lose. That's kind of what it's about, in some ways. And so we'll see what happens. I'm more than happy to take your money, though.
Okay.
Likewise, I'm more than happy to give you your money if indeed I don't win.
Okay.
I'm not you think I'm some kind of welcher?
What I find so interesting, though, is how the fuck the guy actually even functions. He eats nothing but junk food. He drinks Diet Coke. He is literally running on amphetamine of some sort.
That's true. Yes. No, that has been pretty well documented that is the case. And he's untouchable as far as that kind of stuff goes. No, like he can't be, he could get like meth deliveries into the Oval Office from, some dude who he buzzes in, and there's literally nothing anybody can do about it. In fact, he could pardon his drug dealer if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
It's so true. Like, he can pardon anybody. Like, he could, and so his personal amphetamine dealer is that is probably the best job in the United States right now, being Trump's drug dealer.
Yeah, but Trump's drug dealer is a doctor and a pharmaceutical company that, is providing such, and a fucking pharmacy that is filling.
Oh, sure. Or I guess. He doesn't have to be, though. It could just be, dude from the street.
I don't think so, though.
It could be.
That's more Ronnie Reagan style, right? Like, Ronnie gets on TV with his big crack bag that he just bought outside of, the White House.
Right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Didn't
he have a Secret Service guy buy crack from outside of the White House?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't Reagan. It was Bush Sr.
Are you sure? I think it was Reagan.
It wasn't Reagan. I bought the crack. No, I remember. I'm thinking of the voice and stuff. It was
okay.
It was George H.W. Bush who was he held it. This was purchased right outside the White House. Yeah.
Meanwhile, his son was snorting imported CIA cocaine.
Probably around the same time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an oil man in Texas. Right. That guy. It's crazy that Donald Trump makes George W. Bush look good.
I know.
That's nuts. Because he was the most hated in his time.
He was pretty bad. He was pretty bad, though. He was pretty uneducated, and he was pretty if you're talking about Junior, he was just a bumbling idiot, and had no cultural reference and no foreign policy experience at all from living in Texas.
Yeah, the 9/11 came and saved his ass.
Yeah,
that's out of control. All right, so the next story we've got here is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So a man in a Cookie Monster shirt was accused of cookie theft. Says it was all a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
What
exactly?
I don't even know.
Did he walk into a store and steal cookies wearing a Cookie Monster shirt? I mean, I feel like people do things psychologically without knowing they're doing things. He was just thinking about going to steal some cookies, and somehow or another, he actually managed to put on his Cookie Monster shirt to go out and steal some cookies. I feel like people do that. That sounds
so. The police log is this. A convenience store employee reported that a man wearing a Cookie Monster shirt came into the location in the middle of the night, opened and ate half a package of cookies, then left the location without paying. The alleged Cookie Monster thief was gone by the time the police arrived. So I don't know what okay, so then the alleged Cookie Monster came into the police station to confess that he had indeed taken a cookie from the convenience store and that the incident was a misunderstanding. And this entry was brought to you by the letter C, and T, and then number 3, as in he received a citation for theft 3. So he got a ticket. He got a ticket, but that just sounds like a troll.
The entire thing's like a troll.
I mean, right, you blatantly walk into a store with a Cookie Monster shirt on and in front of everybody, open up a package of cookies and eat some and leave. That's pretty awesome, actually.
That's fucking epic. Fuck yeah.
I like it. I like that guy.
Everyone can
I want
do
him
that
to be my best friend. Yes.
Me too. I want to bring him home and let him eat cookies.
He can eat all the cookies he wants.
Yep.
So, that's great. Cool.
Cool.
Well, on the other side of things, the Phoenix man on a poop crusade, he's making chalk messages and circling poop left on the sidewalk.
Poop Crusaders! Yeah!
He's tired of pet owners not cleaning up after their dogs.
Right.
He says, ain't no excuse. Pick up that deuce, said Carl. If your dog drops a poop, better have a scoop.
Yeehaw!
All right.
Actually, I think that's pretty fair. You know?
Well,
I think that's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's being funny about it. He's circling poop with chalk.
Yeah.
And writing whose dog is this in chalk. And he says that his neighborhood has no homeowners association to really address the issue, so he made it his duty to address the duty. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I don't like him as much as the Cookie Monster, though.
No, I feel like this guy's a little bit dirtier than the Cookie Monster. Somehow the Cookie Monster's more friendly and innocent. This guy's got something dirty going on. He's got a poop thing. He's got a thing about poop.
Right. I mean, I think the better person is someone who has a cookie obsession rather than having a poop obsession. It's just one of those
This person's mentally ill. The other person's mentally ill, but won't hurt you. The other one's just, the guy circling the poop, you don't know. He's questionable, man. That's questionable.
He could get violent.
Yeah.
What if he decides to do something with the poop? I mean,
I know.
The thing about cookies is that there's only a few things you can do with them. You can eat them. You can share them. You can
you might
save cookies for later, but there's only a few options with poop.
To be fair, if they're hard cookies, you could throw them at the head. And if you got a lucky temple strike, you might knock them out. But with poop, that's really different. People running around with poop flinging at you. That's a
biohazard.
That's really scary stuff. We need hazmat suits, man.
Cookie hazards are okay. And if you're really good at catching stuff with your mouth, you can just catch the cookie as it's being thrown at you and no harm done. But you wouldn't want to do that with poop.
No, you couldn't do that with poop, and
you could die.
Yeah, you'd have a different reaction between poop and cookies being thrown at you. You just would. Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time for space science. So, is there such a thing as robot racism?
Well, I've never seen a black robot, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, wait, there was one with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan talked to an AI robot that was black. Yeah.
The token black robot.
Yeah. I mean, there aren't many.
Well, have you really noticed the popularity of white robots? And in movies. Like, I mean, look at Wall-E, right? Asimo.
How is Wally white?
He's white. He's white.
No,
that's his color.
Wally's not even anything. He's like a device. Oh yeah, he's white.
He's white.
Oh fuck.
Totally is white.
No.
NASA's Valkyrie robot is white. It's made of shiny white material. And a new research suggests that it might be racism.
I think it's absolutely racist.
So,
Star Wars kind of had some black helmet things that looked like, on the dark side.
oh, right. Are they bad guys, though?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So, where's the bad white robot?
Well, fuck, we're racist.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but aren't colors like black and white usually representative of good and evil anyway, light and dark?
Yeah, but that's not true about people, though.
No, but it might be about robots.
Right. So, I would suggest that anyone can Google image search on the term robot and see what happens. And
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to see a lot of black robots.
Right.
So what happens in Africa and India when all the robots working there are white?
Fuck. Assimilation.
So I guess we need racial options with robots, apparently.
Right. That sounds right.
Or this is a non-story and it doesn't really mean anything, and it's just for nothing.
Why don't we segue that into that robot that Whitney Cummings had on the show, or Joe Rogan's show?
I'm a fan of Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, she's
I barely know who she is, but I'm just a fan.
Yeah, her comedy's horrible. She's got horrible ideas about things, and she hates men. And she has a few problems from childhood abuse from a dad, I think, or something. But that's what makes her a great comedian. So, and that's also what allows you to get Netflix specials, every few months that pay you millions, and then allow you to get a robot that is completely made like you for $90,000 and bring it on the Joe Rogan show. And it's AI. It's not actually AI. I think it's just a plain sex robot for what she has.
Oh, does the robot talk?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What does it say? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't say a whole lot. It kind of talked about, I couldn't understand it because it was too quiet. I don't actually know what it talked about, to be frank with you.
I see. Probably things of a sexual nature, I would imagine. So I think that I'm looking at some images of Whitney Cummings, and I don't really find her that attractive, but for some reason her name is attractive to me.
Yeah, there's something about the wit and the concept.
Right.
I don't know. It's fast and quick. That part, quick, Cummings. Whitney.
Right.
Cummings.
Like it's going to take no time at all.
Yeah.
And you know that you'll be able to satisfy her. Whitney Cummings.
Yeah. Just endless showers of Cummings.
Now,
it's plural.
Is she any relation to the actor Alan Cummings?
No.
Because I'm not that his name doesn't appeal to me as much.
What, you're not coming for Alan Cummings?
No, I think that Alan Cummings might be coming for you.
Wow.
Or not you specifically, but just any man in general. Alan Cummings might be on his way over.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel when I hear his name too.
Like he could be at the door now, and then you'd say,
Oh,
"Oh, hello, Mr. Cummings," and no, thank you, I'm not interested. And he would try to seduce you with his British accent.
Or like you're sitting with your friend and he goes, "Hey, so Alan's coming." What? Alan's coming.
What? Oh no! Like pretend like we're not home.
Yeah, right.
Right, but on the other hand, like if you didn't know what she like looked like, or you'd want to maybe go yourself to visit Whitney Cummings,
Yeah.
and then you find out, and then you'd be kind of like put off a little bit, but still there'd be a little bit of attraction for men or women, I suppose. And then and then that would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's super great.
Yeah.
This was like one of the worst shows we've ever done.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to get off the phone and make a phone call now.
All right, friend.
Well, and this happens to be the V2V podcast episode 49.
Wow.
And we're just keep chucking them out there, and for people to enjoy and give us thumbs up, thumbs down, tell us what we've done wrong, tell us what they like. There's a little notification bell. If you push it every time we produce something, it'll pop up in your email, which could be great or also annoying. So yeah, that's kind of the deal.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.